Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and cherished friends, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rayhan Ferus Akram and I want to give a speech about loneliness in teenagers. Let's take the attention. According to a survey in 2022 to 2023 by Gallup and Meta, 25% of respondents from 142 countries between 15 and 18 years old feel very lonely or fairly lonely. What do you think when you heard first about it? What is your stigma about this condition? Or even where you experience it? Perhaps when you hear about loneliness, it's a negative force. It's related to mental health disorders, bad lifestyle, or even have suicidal thoughts. But I want to challenge the narrative surrounding about loneliness among teenagers. I think the subjective and objective about loneliness are not always matched up. I will provide data and example. A study by Stanford Center for Leadership and Development and Research found that nearly two-thirds of CEOs, I talk about CEO just for example of successful people, are relatively isolated. They're receiving no coaching or leadership advice from outside coaches or consultants. What does that mean? It means when many people think loneliness is for losers, but the data contradicts that. How is that possible? There is three reasons how loneliness can turn into a source of power and courage that becomes a stepping stone to future success. Firstly, loneliness can provide the quiet space and it needed for deep introspection. A 2018 study in Nature Human Behavior found that there is a correlation between feelings of loneliness and increased activity in the insula. Insula is a brain region involved in self-awareness and introspection. That way, you can truly understand your values, desires, and motivations. And then, instead of spending your time on useless things, you can use that time to put the work in. Secondly, facing loneliness builds your inner strength and resilience. According to 2020 study in Frontiers in Psychology, teenagers who experience loneliness develop stronger coping mechanisms and emotional regulation skills than their peers who weren't lonely. The teenagers who are facing the loneliness may often more mature than their age people. This resilience can apply into other areas of life, making you better equipped to handle the challenges and setbacks on your path to success. Thirdly, when alone, you have to be resourceful and independent. You learn to solve problems on your own and manage your time effectively. This was also found in 2017 study in Nature Human Behavior, which found that individuals who reported enjoying solitude showed increased creativity and resourcefulness when faced with unfamiliar tasks compared to those who disliked being alone. They were more likely to explore unconventional solutions due to less social influence. These skills are highly valuable in any successful endeavor, whether it's starting a business, pursuing a creative passion, or simply navigating life's complexities. So, there is three reasons how loneliness can be a positive force. I think loneliness is a reality that you must face with it because in the end, the only person we need is ourselves. If we want to be succeed, we have to be strong. If we want to be strong, we have to fight and enjoy the loneliness at the same time because loneliness is the price that you must be paid to achieve success, to achieve greater things, to achieve something that you are proud of. If we talk about names such as Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Vincent van Gogh, and Albert Einstein, they have their own stories about loneliness, but it's not an obstacle at all for them. That's all from me. This is a very good opportunity to speak like this. I apologize if there are any mistakes and thank you.